Hello there and welcome to another one of these Lexical Lab 1 Minute English videos. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our website www.lexicallab.com to find out more about our online courses. Like many of you, I suspect, if you have teenage kids, I sort of dread some parts of the weekend, particularly Sunday afternoon, because that's usually the time when my kids try to settle down and get on with their homework for the coming week. Usually this can be quite a complicated and time-consuming process. It involves them sitting down at the kitchen table, setting out their pens and papers, stopping for a minute to go and stroke the cat, coming back, moving their pens and papers around a little bit, stopping again to go and use the toilet, then coming back, moving their pens and papers around a little bit more, then going to make a hot chocolate for themselves, or maybe get a little snack, and before you know it, a whole hour of this faffing around has gone on. And usually by this point I start to lose patience and say to them, listen, you two, stop dragging your feet, stop dragging your heels and buckle down and get on with the work. If you tell someone to stop dragging their heels or stop dragging their feet, you basically mean stop wasting time. If you are dragging your heels, dragging your feet, you're not doing something, you're not starting something, or you're doing something very, very slowly, basically because you don't want to be doing it. So maybe a friend of yours knows they should probably go and see a doctor about some ailment that they've got, but they keep dragging their feet and putting it off and putting it off. Maybe the bosses or the management in a company have promised to fix a particular problem. But of course, words are much easier than actions. And then what happens is they start dragging their feet, dragging their heels, and don't get round to actually addressing the issue that they've promised to deal with. And one final example, we all know that urgent action is needed to tackle the climate emergency that we're all facing. Everybody seems to acknowledge this, and yet the powers that be are continually dragging their feet, presumably because of the power of the oil lobby and, the kind of gas lobbies and the money that pours into their coffers from those particular sources. If you've enjoyed this video, please do click the like button. Please share it on social media with your friends, your students, and in the comments section below. We'd love to see examples of how you might use dragging your feet, dragging your heels.